Hey everybody, welcome to the Ruthless Racing Diecast giveaway live stream. It's going to be the 250 event for us here at Talladega. So if you're here to win a free diecast, do not forget to enter your YouTube username in the comments and be subscribed to this channel, the Ruthless Racing YouTube channel. And while it's a little early, I understand, a little earlier than 9 o'clock, we want to give everybody a great chance to get in here. And we're going to go watch qualifying. All right, everybody. The time is now 1,000 YouTube subscribers has been surpassed. The march to 2,000 begins right now, and as we promised for the 1,000 subscribers, there would be another diecast giveaway. Giveaway 2 diecast at 500 subscribers. So thanks to everybody who has become a supporter here by just simply subscribing to us here at Ruthless Racing on YouTube. And so make sure you all comment your YouTube username. That is how you get entered into the diecast giveaway. Oh, and you also have to be subscribed. Don't forget about that part. That's the most important part. When we run our list, if you're not on the subscribers list, you can do it at any point in the live stream. Just comment your YouTube username. We'll scroll back through. We'll make sure we'll go through every comment and make sure we get everybody in. Make sure we don't have any duplicates. We have a whole process, so no worries. Just make sure you're subscribed and put that YouTube username on there. There we go. We got some people doing it. Do it just as they have. And right now we're watching qualifying as Henson's going to get going here. A little rare view for Ruthless Nation. We're going to take a look at qualifying. And you can see DK Brown gets going. And how single car qualifying works for us here is we'll fire off, go all the way around to pit road. We pit and then wait at the end of the backstretch for your name or number to be called. And then you get an out lap. And once you hit the line, you start 2 laps. And once you finish your second lap, your qualifying is over with. So we'll just keep an eye out on just cars as we watch around here. Big track, Talladega. Welcome everybody, welcome everybody. Do not forget to type in your YouTube username. I will actually go over to the live stream right now and pin that comment for you all in the live stream. Take a good look at qualifying here for some people. Hollywood's still sitting on the back stretch along with a couple other people. As people finish, you'll see them just peel off the track. Once again, thanks to everybody who has joined so far. Make sure you comment that YouTube username. Yo, we got Looney in the house. Make sure you comment your YouTube username, Looney, for a chance at a free diecast. Right now we're just checking out some qualifying before the Pro Series race here at Talladega. This is the playoff elimination race. There is some implications here tonight. So there's going to be some people make it, some people not. And somebody right there with the best of them at maybe not making this show in the Ruthless 4 Come Auto Club is Hollywood here in this 14. He could have a bad night and his season would be over here in his own series. Make sure you check out the pinned comment if you're just tuning in. That will give you all the information you need to know on how to enter to winning a free diecast right here on this stream. The entry period lasts until this stream ends. So if you comment after this live stream is over, I'm sorry, you missed your chance. So you don't want to miss it. Make sure you get that YouTube username in there just one time. We just need it one time. If you put it on there multiple times, it will not increase your chances of winning. For anybody also wondering, the Diecast giveaway winners will be announced next Tuesday during the Pro-Am Talladega race. And that is also a playoff elimination race. And somebody, such as myself, over there in the Pro-Am series may not make the Ruthless 4 at Auto Club for a chance to fight for the championship. Yeah, you know, people are what they are. Looks like our bots have taken care of some of the stuff. It's still getting up on the stream, so I'm not sure what's going on here. So we'll figure it out. Don't worry. We'll figure it out, everybody. Don't worry. Alright. Let's give it a second. We'll come back and see what happens. Once again, the chat was getting it, but it wasn't. It was still showing up on the stream, so we'll see what happens. Once again, big apology there. Can't avoid. I mean, you can't fix stupid. So one day we'll have something. Alright, commenting your YouTube username one time is plenty enough. Appreciate that. So qualifying should be finishing up here. Everything NASCAR, you better not had anything to do with whatever. That's all I can say. But anyways, looks like we're just going to finish up qualifying here. Skew car has arrived. Unfortunately, a little late, but no big deal. Alright, looks like qualifying is coming to a wrap here. Yeah, just make sure, all you gotta do is comment your YouTube username one time. One time. But, yeah, we're just watching some qualifying right here. The race will get going here before long. And, yeah, appreciate everybody who's in here watching and already entered to our Diecast giveaway. Just take a look at the pinned comment on your chance to win. Make sure you're subscribed. Awesome. Yeah, just make sure you're subscribed. Yeah, everybody, sorry about that. You know, idiots. But, yeah, so I think the YouTube, the way I have my YouTube set up, I think it is taking care of it on YouTube itself. But it still shows up on the stream for some reason. So, trying to get everything figured out. No big worry, though. Thanks to everybody who has joined us here. We are just at the end of qualifying. Hey, for anybody who wins, just make sure you're subscribed to us here at Ruthless Racing, and we will tell you who the winners are. So don't worry. All right, everybody. Unfortunately, due to idiots in the world, we'll get this everything going right. We'll get everything figured out. Don't you worry, guys. Small operation here. We'll get everything going. But, unfortunately, due to idiots in the world, we're going to have to make this stream Redneck Jesus, appreciate that. Yeah, everybody listen to Redneck Jesus. They can go fuck themselves. Ruthless approved. Thanks everybody who's joined us here at Ruthless for tonight's Diecast giveaway event. We'll give it one more shot. Alright, cool. Alright, awesome. We are back full fucking screen because, you know, brothers and sisters have obviously had children at some point and they have found my live stream. So we'll be good. Nobody worry. Once again, just one time. We will make sure we get your entry. Sorry, I kind of cracked myself up with that comment that I made just a second ago. But yeah, we have went full screen, so none of that ignorant shit will get on the stream now. Apologize for everybody who had to endure that for a brief moment. So yeah, we'll get all this figured out. I appreciate when people come in and post something that doesn't get deleted so I can fucking get rid of your bitch ass. Alright. 24 people, let's fucking roll this thing. We're joining the race. I think we got more dub streams than not dub streams. But anyways, this is your Ruthless Racing Diecast Giveaway 250 event at Talladega. Make sure you comment that YouTube username and make sure you're subscribed to the Ruthless Racing YouTube channel so you can have a chance to win a diecast for free. Free. And if your parents have had sex at some point and they are brother and sister, you are probably the one who caused a bunch of just silly nonsense on my stream. But nonetheless, all this is Ruthless approved. Fuck all you haters. This is the Diecast Giveaway 250, baby. And we're going to get it going with DK from the point. We got shaking and baking going on already here from Talladega. Hey, you're already entered. I got you. Don't worry. Two-lawn racing here at Dega. Let's get on board with somebody. Big Ben in the 45 running around 5th, 6th position right now. This is what he's looking at. We'll go further back through the field here, get a good look at what everybody's looking at. Oh, typical. I don't think he's in this race. He said, I'm locked in. Forget it. DK off to an early lead, and people are starting to break off the outside line and file into the lower line. That's going to cause this long line of cars. That is Sniper, Hollywood, Monkey wins. Oh, we got some contact back here towards the rear. A little bit shaky back there around Death Before Dishonor. Big Ben working up to third now. It's going to be DK going to lead this lap out the gate. Thanks to everybody who has stuck with us here tonight so far. 24 people watching us. Hey, you're a good man, Typical. You know, give somebody else a chance to go out here and experience this awesomeness like you really didn't need it. I agree with you, though. I'm glad that you're sitting here watching with us. Thanks for everybody, like I said, enduring everything with us so far. Make sure to comment your YouTube username for a chance to win a diecast. Oh, and don't forget the most important part, subscribe, so you know if you won or not. That's how we're going to contact you at first, is we're going to post that you were the winner. You're going to at some point hopefully comment and say, holy shit, I won. And then we're going to be like, yeah, you won, whatever. Oh, someone way off into the grass back here. We got a huge wreck, 23 around. I think that was JWoww. Big damage on the front of that Toyota. McDonald's gets wrecked here early on, turn one. Possibly going to be a manual caution for that one. I saw quite a few cars, getting bent out of shape at that moment. All right, so we'll see if this leads to a manual caution. And I do believe, yes, we have a caution here at Talladega. Manual caution off the wreck from the 23. JWoww is back. He had multiple other cars a part of that. And this is the first caution of the day, very early on to the event. Thanks to everybody who is here watching live with us here on the Ruthless Racing YouTube channel. Shout out to Superflow Racing 2811 for the in-car view, Ruthless Radio Edition over there on his YouTube channel. Big shout out to the Superflow Racing YouTube channel. But as of right now, where they sit, they'll be coming around in this manual caution to do pits and all that sort of stuff. We do relax cautions here in the Ruthless Pro Series as well, but if an accident causes enough of a ruckus, we will throw this manual style caution out. And this has happened very early on in the race, not even 3 laps complete hardly. So very interesting. I think we had a few cars get into him, but you know how this, you just know how the game works. A few people got into him, and they kind of just like blew right through him or whatever. I think that's what has happened here. That has brought out this manual caution here at Talladega. Thanks to everybody who's watching. We're just going to watch a little bit of pit road calamity right here at the moment. Some guys might have just took right side tires at this moment. Up to 31 people watching. Thanks to everybody who is watching. Make sure you enter that YouTube username. Make sure you're subscribed to the Ruthless Racing YouTube channel for a chance to win a free diecast. And there's a video on the YouTube page of the diecast available. And we're going to get everybody lined up here to get going once again after an early caution. Big Ben looks like he has some damage a part of that. Maybe, as he is now off into the lead. Going to be for this restart. Alright, just making sure we got everything set up and everything out of the way. Looks like everything's running smoother now, so I appreciate that. Alright, so Big Ben's going to be off in the front here for this restart. Once again, Superflow Racing with that in-car or point of view stream over on his channel with, I guess, the Ruthless radio antics here and there. Alright, looks like we're going to be going live this time as we're going to be coming back around to the Tri-Oval here at Talladega. And we get into the SKU car restart zone. All discretion will be on the 45 who has G-Dog out to the outside of him there. And that's 17. Very early on into the race we are. Alright, to the SKU car restart zone we have arrived. And we're going to get boogity, boogity, boogity once again here at Talladega. Outside line, not that great of a start. Inside line takes off. Everybody's going to be shuffling down to the middle here as we'll take a view from Dunlap Racing to see how this field levels itself out. So, all right, got some guys going to the outside, get on board with the 12, Nash Carrillo. Oh, 24 of Death Before Dishonor. He's all over the place. JWoww, part of that caution. He's back up into the mid-pack. Death Before Dishonor, he's caused this little bit of a separation here between the two packs. He's got Monkey Mach 4 now up on the outside. Name change there for Monkey. Same Monkey. That used to be Monkey Wins 4. He felt like Wins in his name gave him a bad, juju or bad luck, if you will. So he has changed his name to Monkey Mach 4. And there he is. Got some good racing going on here. Got a lot of people watching. Looks like we got everybody lined up. Got that super speedway swerve going on here at the moment. Looks like a really good time to maybe do some Ruthless racing. Crank it up. Playoff edition Diecast giveaway night. Woo! All right, now we're back on board with our leader. And we did see the 50 and the 9. 50 got shuffled out of traffic. He's going to be looping to the back. Looks like the 9 has had to end the day early That was Dunlap Racing. And looks like we're going to have an outside line trying to form here. And it has got the momentum as it passes the 45 in that bunch like they're sitting still. This is led by Hollywood in the 14, followed by Cork in the 8. Or sorry, DK Brown in the 8 there. Be Henson in the 18. And those three cars made a well of a move to the outside and have took the top 3 positions in one swoop. Hollywood now your leader in the matter of a few hundred feet. The super speedway swerve is real tonight. As you can see, guys kind of in and out as they go through here. Some people right on that yellow line. Good view here. Got a lot of drivers up in the top parts for right now. And this is just stage number 1. As we will try to get an accurate lap count in just a few laps. Thanks to everybody who has joined. This is your Ruthless Racing Pro Series at Talladega. This is the Diecast giveaway event. And all you have to do is make sure you've hit that subscribe button here on the Ruthless Racing YouTube channel and enter your YouTube username right here in the live chat. And that's all you got to do to be entered to try to win one of those awesome diecasts posted over on the YouTube channel. Hollywood, your leader. DK Brown still in second, followed by Henson. Big Ben was the leader until those 3 cars made an awesome move on the outside to take the lead and has put now Big Ben in 4th. But this line has been fairly in order for the most part of this stage. Early on here in this stage, so got to be aware of that. Right now we're looking at 16 to go in stage number 1. Once again, thanks to everybody who's watching. 8 gets a little bit out of line there. Up there in second. Already up to 400 comments. Thanks to everybody here. Got some awesome racing going on. Had to switch controllers for a moment. Alright, got a good pack back here in the back. Not sure what happened to these guys. Few good racers back here. Bleachy Bones out here in the 50 tonight. G-Dog, he's holding up here in the top 10. Death Before Dishonor and Monkey Wins finds each other back way off the pace for the moment. DK Brown there in that 8. He is still holding on to second. That is, some of us know him by Billy Holcomb, but this is Speed Clinic in the 78. Holding up 4th position, or 5th position, rounding up the top 5 here. 2 separate packs, one much larger than the other. Top 10 basically together here. Hollywood is your leader, as we'll stay on board with him for the moment as we look at this, I believe, top 9 cars. Top 9 all in the field are together here in stage number 1. Going to be some pit stops at some point. I imagine that caution did not make up for the pit stop that will have to happen. Tonight in the field we have a solid 16, but one has exited due to engine trouble, I imagine. So we are at 15 in the field right now. These guys are racing in the next-gen cars. Just a good lineup here for the front. We'll get back looking at this other pack that was formed. They have separated as well. So, oh, not sure what has happened here. We'll keep an eye on that. I think it might be a lag situation out of that car. So we've got that. We've got video evidence of that. For sure. I think that might have been what got into Alex here, is that 50 car is scooting. All right. Pit stops. Look like Hollywood and Henson both went in. Henson possibly with the better stop or a penalty. Moves Big Ben to second as DK has opted to stay out. So 2 of the top 3 go into pit. And yep, everybody's going to have to make this pit stop. Make it count. These guys will be pitting at some point within the next lap or 2. Got 12 laps remaining, or yeah, at the line out of the pits. There will be 12 remaining. A lot of guys pitting right here. Can see some calamity. Gets a little bump into the 8 here from the 45. Everybody else looked like they got in a little bit clean. If the 8 takes a penalty here, that's going to be interesting. That 50 is really scooting his boots across Talladega tonight. Yeah, thanks to everybody who is here. 22 watching live. Really appreciate it. This is the Talladega race for the Ruthless Racing Pro Series. It is playoff implications as well, as tonight 4 people will make it into the championship 4 to be considered the Ruthless 4 to battle for a championship auto club next Thursday. But if you're here to win a free diecast, just make sure you're subscribed to us here at Ruthless Racing. Comment that YouTube username, and just hope that you are one of those chosen, as we got green flag pit stops finishing up right here, right now. Here is Henson, and makes me wonder, where is Hollywood? As we'll try to find him. He is a little bit off the pace here. That is not going to be good for him. Henson is going to be barely in the draft here. There's a big pile came out of pit road together. That is going to spell disaster for Hollywood. Hollywood has some points, but he is teetering on the edge of a win, I do believe. Maybe not in that desperate of a scenario for him, but if somebody out here that's also competing gets a win, could be different. Shepard been riding a hot rocket. Hot rocket, yeah. Been riding a hot rocket here lately. And, you know, he could come around, mess around, and come around Dega and win this thing. Got some pushing going on here. 41 muscled out there. Smitty is going to be dropping back. Gets the Dega train run on him. And this 50 car, he's experiencing it. Death Before Dishonor, Monkey's still together back there. They know that's their only shot at really doing real good, staying on the lead lap and things like that. As we hope this lobby will stay together for us here. That 50 is a lagging, just for anybody who don't know. And I believe your leader right now is the 78 of Billy, or Speed Clinic. So we'll take a look, and that is who is your leader. 23 of 29 laps complete. Here in stage number 1. Once again, thanks to Super Flow Racing 2811 on YouTube for tonight's information stream. That's where I get all the lap counts and things like that. So yeah, coming to the line, 24 of 29 complete here in stage number 1. Make sure you enter for a chance to win one of those Diecast. You're watching the Ruthless Racing Pro Series at Talladega right here on the Ruthless Racing YouTube channel. And your leader is HMS Speed Clinic in the 78. And we're getting down to the final laps of stage number 1. And you just know that somebody's going to break out into that middle line, and it's going to be a drag race back around to this line in just a few laps. So you don't want to miss the end of stage number 1. Hang in there. This single file racing won't last forever. And remember what I said about that 48. That man's looking to race for a championship at Auto Club. Looking at 5 to go here. Sorry, I'm having to flip between streams to make sure everything's going right. Usually I can see the comments, but nonetheless, we shall prevail. 5 to go right here, right now on stage number 1. That is our backpack here. And we ran into the engine bug again. Alright, so we know this pack, this single file racing is not going to last forever. As some guys, looks like there's a little separation here between the 45 and the 23. Somebody's going to drop back and make a move here very soon. Got 3 to go now here in stage number 1. This is the front. We want to stay on board with Henson from the track camera. And you know, 3 to go. Next lap is whenever we're going to start seeing some people try to make some moves. May see someone go a little early and not have anybody go with them. It's going to be interesting. Here we go, 2 to go in stage number 1 here at Talladega. It's going to be interesting. We got a little bit of a gap here between the 48 and the 1820. Here is a little bit all over the place. Got the accordion effect. Looks like we're going to be going to the outside with the 18. Just 2 cars on the outside there. Got the 8 and the 12 coming up. Oh, 17 of G-Dog going to join in on the high side. Looks like we're fairly even. Coming down to the line for 2 to go. Or I'm sorry, 1 to go left in the stage. Outside line has fell back quite tremendously. So we'll see if they're able to amp it back up. This is the last lap of the stage. We got a few of them getting wonky back here. Henson goes out 23.45 to the outside. Going to try to make it a drag race to the line down the back stretch. 78 of Billy is holding on to the lead best he can. It's 4 wide, 5 wide. G-Dog to the inside. This is for stage 1. We're wrecking in turn 4. It's a big one. Looks like stage number 1 is going to end under caution. Big wreck here in 3 and 4 going to the line in stage number 1. And that's just a piece of the action that we're going to have for you here tonight on the Ruthless Racing YouTube channel. Okay, back to my bearings now. I believe I forget who wins this stage. Let me go back and try to find my results. All right. I did not get the results. I apologize. They just did not show up that way. Or I was just... I'm too amped. Shepard is your leader here for stage number 2. Stage number 1 was a fiasco. I'll get your stage 1 winner. Don't worry. All right, good stuff, everybody, for stage number 1. This stage number 2 restart that you're watching right now. Let's see if any more cautions happen. We have 1 manual caution, and we have 1 game-initiated caution. And this is what we look like here for the beginning of stage number 2 from Talladega. Shepard is going to remain your leader at the moment. Looking good here. Stage 2 is going to have 28 laps in it. So we're going to be looking at a pit stop in this one. 2 pit stops. And that's right. Good deal, SKU car. I hope it's awesome. This is the beginning of stage number 2 for us here over at Ruthless Racing. It's because Stone Cold said so. You know. And I'll be honest with you, I still don't know who won stage number 1. So we'll figure it out later. But once again, thanks to everybody who's watching, all 27 of you. This is the Pro Series here in the Ruthless Racing Series. Racing at Talladega. This is the playoff cutoff race to see what 4 drivers make it to Auto Club to be a part of the Ruthless 4 and a chance to become the Ruthless champion, the most ruthless of them all. And if you're here for a Diecast, just make sure you're subscribed to the Ruthless Racing YouTube channel and comment your YouTube username. Commenting your YouTube username one time and one time only is sufficient enough to make sure that you have a chance to win a Diecast. Thank you. Rock on, race on, Ruthless Racing. Intensity is still high at Talladega, although we're just in a single file line for the moment. But as you can see, it's not so easy. It's not so easy. As one is already out to the outside, the leader, Shepard, dropping back to the rear. Possibly, just possibly a move that he made on his own there. He is staying fairly high, not really trying to fight for a spot to get in, maybe just wanting to ride that draft. Just sneaked right in quite nicely there, about 8 cars back. On board with Henson riding third. Alex there in the 77 riding fourth. DB the best riding there in the 20. Obviously the big state of Alabama ruins half of our backstretch shot. Thanks everybody who is watching us here. Stage 2 action, Talladega Ruthless Racing Pro Series. Once again, shout out to Superflow Racing 2811 on YouTube for the in-race stream. 5 of 28 laps going around here. 6 of 28 laps at the line complete in stage number 2. Let me know in the comments, everybody, what diecast would you choose if you won? Remember, only the first winner can choose one of the Chase Elliott diecasts. So if you're the first winner, you can choose one of those Chase Elliott diecasts. If you're the second winner, you only get to choose from the variety lot. So, you know, obviously, let's just leave the Chase Elliott ones off the table. What of the variety lot would you pick? If you know, had one in mind or something like that, pop it in the comments there. I'm interested to see in what ones everybody was interested that brought you here to try to win one. Or was it just simply the word free? Because I know that gets me into a lot of places. Got me into a van one time. Like I never got out. On board here with Speed Clinic in the 78. He is your leader, possibly the stage 1 winner. I'm not quite sure. I know it was a humdinger coming down to that line. And I'm very interested in these pit stops that's going to be happening. We'll make a lap through the field. Monkey Mach 4, we'll get there, is off the pace a little bit. For the moment, I think he is the only one. 50 has backed out. It seems like the lagging issue was just too much. Oh no, Death Before Dishonor also bites the dust. But 3 cars out, 13 on track. DK Brown there in the 8 car. Looks like most of the field are together. Looks like the 4 of Monkey Mach 4 had just got knocked out. Shep was the leader early on in this. Don't know if he chose to go back or got just bumped out of line enough to get past. Awesome. Looks like a lot of people kind of like the same diecast that I like, so that's awesome. And those Chase Elliott cars are nice, and, you know, they were something. Leader still the 78. Everybody trying to keep it together here. I think we have enough cars up here, you know, if some people were brave enough to just kick it to the outside, we could just race side by side for a bit. All right, we're on board with Hollywood. He's a part of this little back group that's formed from the front group now. I'm not sure exactly what happened here. These guys are going to build up quite the momentum, so that outside charge I was talking about, if everybody can keep it together in this line, that is, could happen from this bunch if they get a little bit out of line up ahead of them here. This backpack could make some momentum as long as they just need a little help from somebody up here getting out of line or something like that. Someone swerving down. Don't know if that's going to be a pit signal for them. We could be running into some strategic areas of a pit stop, I guess. We got 18 laps remaining here in the stage. Don't think I've seen anybody pit there. That would have been kind of foolish to be the only one on pit road at that moment. Stay on board with Henson here, as there surely is going to be some pit stops at some point. And I think there will be 2 pit stops, and one of those pit stops are going to just be for a splash of gas. I don't think tires are going to be a necessity hardly the whole race in any of the stages. So it'll be interesting how these guys choose to go about what they do here. If the only way I think fresh tires are the dominant force at some place here like Talladega is if a lot of guys get spread out on the pitting strategies, and you just have the fresher tires to just get up and get. But once you're running in these drafts with those worn tires, it's not going to be that big of a difference. I guess you may want a fresher tire if you want to try to lead that last lap charge on the outside. It's going to be interesting. A lot of strategies to play out here towards the end of this one especially. But right now we still got these pit stops right now on stage number 2. Around 6, I think we got 16 laps remaining here in stage number 2. '78 drops out of the pack from the front, going to pit road. It was a very smart move by him on how to do that. He is going to be alone, maybe, or he, yeah. So that was Billy, or Speed Clinic there in the '78. Going to pit all alone. He'll probably jump back into the rhythm of things once these guys pit and come cycle back around. Sometimes at Talladega, pitting by yourself isn't all that bad, especially if a caution was to happen after your pit stop or before your pit stop. Wouldn't be too terrible, I guess, either. But now we got some outside racing side by side. As I mentioned, that group got some momentum once this front group got side by side. Some things got shaky around the pit stops. This back group would make a run towards it around this time. And here they are. Hollywood has worked itself up to 4th as many of the field go into pit road here. Looks like everybody got in rather well. Monkey wins. Looks like he is merging back onto the racing surface now after making his stop for Goodyear's and Sunoco Fuel. Right now we're looking at JWoww is back as the leader. Big wreck in stage 1 that brought out the manual caution. Looks like these guys may be looking to pit. At least a 23 is. Henson in 2nd right now. 20 of DB, the best, in 3rd. 4th, Hollywood. 5th, Shepherd. And I imagine all these guys are going to be about on the same pitting strategy. And this could be the group to beat. This pitting strategy here with 5 cars could be something to beat, especially if nobody else got in as clean. 14 of Hollywood. Quite the pit out there. Oh, looks like he missed pit road. Going to be a mistake there by the 14, missing pit road there. Oh, and it still won't let him in. That's unfortunate. Oh, we got him that time. That's going to be huge for the 14. Missed out on the first set of pits in stage number 1. Oh, we got some contact there between the 77 and the 45. Not sure what happened. That was interesting to see. 45 of Big Ben. He's going to be a part of this lead pack. He pit early. These guys are going to be coming out on track, merging with him very soon. So Hollywood, the big loser on pit road this time. $15 out of 28 laps complete. And looks like the 20 is going to be our leader. For the moment, here we go. This is your leader, along with Hinton in second, and looks like JWoww in third. These guys have DB your leader. Yeah, okay. Yeah, these guys got quite the gap on the rest of them. Possibly, no tires or anything like that for these fellas. Looking for the next bunch. It's going to be right here. We're going to watch this pack, as they're going to be the ones trying to chase down. Looks like the 48 here, he's just not got the air. He's going to just have to file in with these guys. That's something I was talking about earlier. As these guys get spaced out, you might want that fresher tire when you're trying to churn up this track and catch these three guys who don't have them. And right now we're going to stay on board with this bunch. This is 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th, all trying to catch up to the top three who have who are up front here. We'll get back up to them. Monkey Wins, unfortunately, looking to go a lap down right here, as he can tuck in behind these three, and he could help them actually try to keep the lead, as I do believe another pit stop is going to be coming around. 18 of 28 laps are remaining. Anybody that knows Ruthless Racing, we have the burnout rule, but we're not going to be executing that tonight, as we do not do them on the super speedways due to the sometimes closeness of the finishes. As always, greatly appreciate everybody who watches us here at Ruthless Racing. Got over 1,000 subscribers, so this Diecast giveaway is for you all, and I'm thankful for everybody who has joined and commented so far for their chance to win one of these Diecast. And the racing has been awesome. Big wreck at the end of stage number 1. I couldn't even get the stage winner. It was so awesome. So right now we have 3 cars on the lead lap. That is the 2018 and the 23 all on the lead lap there. Slow car or lap down car of 4 of Monkey Mach 4. And this group here is 4th through 9th, who are trying to chase down the leaders. Good, clean line of cars here. They definitely have the advantage over what is going on up front. So these guys, they're not that far off into the horizon. There is still a lot of laps left here to catch them. They just got to make sure they have a better line than what they're running up front. So we got JWoww here with the top 3. Once again, the 4 of Monkey Mach 4, there is a lap down car that is just tucked in behind the leaders here. And that group way out there in the distance on the low part of the track, that is 4th through 9th trying to catch this lead pack. The leader is DB the best there on the 20. We'll get on board with him. Too bad I can't just select who I want, huh? Probably done skipped him a few times, but there he is. 20 of DB the best. Hollywood suffered on pit road, missed it. And he's going to go pit now for that extra gas. Gets into this one fairly easy. Here we go. This is that backpack trying to chase those leaders, and that's them way up there in turn 3 and 4. You can just barely see them. You'll catch a glimpse of them as they come around out of 4 here. And if I'm this big group here, I consider as a group pitting very soon. They have obviously gained a tremendous amount of ground off of the pit stop that these guys up front have had. You can see them there in turn 1 now. This back line, I would consider pitting very soon as a group to come back out with enough fuel to make it to the end of the second stage here, and make that hard work pay off, staying in this line, making sure everybody stays in order. You got to have very consistent lap times to keep up with the 3 up front. Although you are back here 6 on 4 cars in the drafting line, it's still going to be it's not that huge of a difference if these guys are maintaining a cleaner line, a cleaner drafting line, without a lot of people getting in and out of order. Those guys behind them, though, have done a really great job of trying to make up some ground on these guys, especially with that one splash and go pit stop coming up here for the end of this stage. We've only had 2 cautions here so far in this one, so another one could happen at any moment, especially towards the end of the stage. Splash and go pit stop still going to be a deal here. 23 of 28 laps complete here in stage number 2. You're watching your top 3. That's your leader, DB the best, followed by Henson and JWoww. I'm interested in when these next stop and goes are going to happen. I do believe there is a little splash and go pit stop here to make it to the end of this stage. That is nonetheless required that you go down pit road one more time in this stage. I do not believe anybody could make it anyways on the fuel count unless they just simply did not take enough to begin with, knowing that they would have this splash and go opportunity. And this is the backpack that I was talking about. That battle towards the leaders hasn't changed much. We're on with the lap car here, as he has the 3 front runners in front of him. You can see that backpack there. They're still a little bit off into the distance. Like I said, if they run a cleaner lineup here out of these 4 cars, 3 of those running for position at the moment, if those guys run a cleaner line, they're going to be hard to catch, especially with this splash and go working together all the way on and off. Right here we see them all go in. JWoww way down into the inside. 20 gets in at DB the best. JWoww gains 2 positions there possibly, barring any pitting penalty. That's going to bring the rest of the field down as well. So that backpack is just wanting to stay on that same mindset, actually, of trying to catch these guys. They're going to try to just beat them off pit road. Splash and goes as we see them happening here. Those leaders out, DB and Henson both out. I think speeding by JWoww was a possibility there. I feel like he would have came out already. Hollywood had already pit. Big race off of pit road here for the end of stage number 2. All right, here we go. This group has got to get it figured back out. They need to figure it out quick. That front group is already back together. Looks like they may have lost some time there on the front. There is a 2-car show up front now. You can see Monkey Wins. He is the lapped car. He is now back here with the back group. It's going to be interesting to see how this one breaks down towards the end of stage number 2. I believe we've got 2 laps remaining. I don't know if they're going to have it in the tank the way these guys are shuffling around. Get up front here with the 20 of DB the Best. He is going to be your leader. This is 1-2 right here, right now. And they're coming down to the last lap of the stage. Let's see what it comes down to. We'll try to jump all the way back to the back. Look at that long line back there trying to catch this bunch. They got one lap to do it in here in this stage. Coming back around to the start-finish line for the final time in stage number 2. DB the Best is your leader. This is the last lap, stage number 2. And this line is catching quick behind them, but I don't think they're going to have the steam to do it. The 18's going to try to move to the outside. They're blocking low for the moment. There's a head of steam coming up behind them. This could be interesting by the time we get back around to this trial. The 20 and the 18 may be sitting ducks. Look at that long line of racers coming behind them. They're getting shuffly behind them. Here we go. DB's got the lead for the moment. Can he hang on the last lap of stage number 2? The 17 of G-Dog's going to go to the outside. He has a long line of cars helping him. If he don't get wrecked, he might have it. Nascarillo to the inside. And it's going to be a win for G-Dog here in stage number 2 in that 17. Good win in stage number 2 here for the G-Dog. Good shit, fellas. I knew the head of steam from that backpack was good to go, and he got it done. Big move to the inside, but Nascarillo got cars scattered out like eggs on a frying pan, son. And we got her done at the line for G-Dog, though. 17 taking home stage number 2. This stage break and drink break brought to you by SKU Car. Make sure to enter for the Diecast if you haven't done so yet. That was stage number 2. Stage number 3 to go. 2 awesome action-packed stages at the end tonight. So we surely do not want to miss this one. All right, stage number 3 getting underway here as we'll get on board with the 17 of G-Dog. He is going to be on the point for this one. Shepard to the outside of him. Shepard looking to get a win here so he can be a part of the Ruthless 4 to see if he can be a Ruthless champion, the most ruthless of them all, come the end of Auto Club next Thursday. Oh, somebody thought the comment bubble was dislikes. No, it's 676 of you all talking in here, or I mean comments that you all have made talking in here is what I meant to say. G-Dog shuffled back to 4th position here on the restart. Got Shepard to the lead now as we'll get on board with him in the 48. Needing that win to be a part of the championship 4 come Club de Auto. We are bobbing and a weaving. Get on board with Monkey Wins, see what the laps are looking like. Looking like a good line of them, though, at the moment. Hopefully, Monkey, he's had a couple tough stages. Hopefully, he can stay up here in this draft this time and be a factor. Or maybe he's just getting out of the... just getting out of line a little bit too far and losing that draft. Either way, we're hoping that he'll stay with them this stage around. I do believe he has got himself back onto the lead lap. Great finishes in stages 1 and 2, but now it's come down to all the marbles. Somebody's trying to punch that ticket into the Ruthless 4, and that is for a chance to win the Ruthless Championship at Auto Club come next Thursday. These guys are running around here about 200 miles an hour towards the back of these packs. I think we got around 30 laps remaining here in this one. Thanks to everybody who's came through. Still got 17 viewers here, 19 or so. Yeah, almost 700 comments. Greatly appreciated for everybody here. Ruthless Nation, us at Ruthless Racing, really appreciate you guys. So thanks to everybody who subscribed to us here, helped us get over 1,000, helped us get to 2,000, and who knows what we might give away. We might give away a damn car. But no, greatly appreciate everybody who's helped us, and as always, Skew Cart is the molten goat. Shep hanging on to that lead like he is really needing it. And yeah, he does. He needs to punch his ticket. And if he hangs on, you know, all he's got to do is stay right there. Good pit, good pit, good pit. And, you know, you might win this thing. We've seen what these guys will go to do at the end of the stages. So you want to hang around for the end of this one, folks, because if, you know, this is for all the marbles now. These guys were going crazy for stage points. Love Talladega. And, you know, people's like, oh, this is boring or something. You sit there and do this for that many laps. Like, honestly, I don't know how more people don't just shuffle to the back more and more. Because, you know, to just sit there like this, feather that throttle, hold that line, you know, so somebody don't bump you up. It's tough. It is tough to sit there and do it for that many laps. It's more of an endurance race, and, you know, it pays off for those people that hang in there that really want it. It pays off for them in the end. Trying to keep an eye on all the comments. SRX tonight, man. I just want to know how many times Clint Boyer asked for a water. He's probably, we're an hour in over there. He's probably done drank a whole damn case. All right, stage number 3. Here we are looking at it straight in the face. Try to get a lap count this time. Oh, very nice. We're at 69 out of 94 laps complete. Come around to the line, it'll be 70 complete here. 24 remaining. Or 25 remaining, sorry, once we get to the line here. Shepard, still your leader, followed by DB the best, followed by DK, who was followed by your stage 2 winner G-Dog, and then Henson rounding up your top 5. Once again, thanks to everybody who's watching here, all 21 of you at the moment. Hopefully you've entered for your chance to win that Diecast. Some people have exited the race tonight due to engine troubles or something of the like. Right now you're on board with most of the field, if not all the field. Here in stage number 3. Hey, that 48, he's been on a streak the last few weeks. That man has moved himself into the playoffs as a serious, legit contender. He has been itching to punch that ticket to be a part of the Ruthless 4 Auto Club for a chance to race for the to be the most ruthless of them all. And you know, Shepard, when these next gens came out, he definitely found something. He has put a lot together, and you know, these good finishes the last few weeks, 2 podiums in 3 weeks, you know, it could have led up to this moment that might be brewing in the making, with around 23 laps to go now from Talladega here in the Diecast giveaway 250. Nascarillo made a really awesome move to the inside late in stage number 2. Did not get the win, but I do believe he finished second. Hollywood, he is testing the waters on the solo drive, I guess. Monkey wins, and Alex kind of itching to the outside with him. Oh, Ruthless Racing better than SRX? That's what I heard. ESPN, the worldwide leader in failing. Couple guys in the back going to the outside look like Hollywood and Alex. Looks like they're just calmly just testing the waters. A lot of pit stops here. I think we're going to have 3 pit stops possibly. Another splash and go situation. And you know, I think those guys who were way behind those leaders, they had that fresher tire. And talking about that earlier, if you're trying to catch those leaders back up, maybe you want that fresher tire. Maybe on the no tire pit when you come back around. Now that 23 at JWoww, he did speed or something on pit road, so that could have also hindered their progress up front there. But nonetheless, that backpack got it done. G-Dog getting that stage 2 win. 48 of Shepard going to go off for that first pit stop now. Maybe not the most terrible move. Go ahead and get in and out of the wave, merge back with the pack a little later once they get their way back around. You just don't want to go a lap down during this, obviously. Moves DB the best in the 20 up to the lead now, puts DK behind him in the 8, G-Dog to 3rd. Looks like Henson 4th, JWoww rounding up your top 5 at the moment. Looks like we're going to have most of our leaders coming in this time. 20 of DB is in. DK is in. G-Dog 17. Nascarillo in the 12. Looks like that's 4 we're going to have coming in here. Looks like the rest are going to stay out. Even the pack that's lagging back a little, they are going to stay out. Those guys should really be trying to stay together. Right here, your top 4 now is going to be Henson in the lead. 23 of JWoww in second. 41. Somebody. Smitty in the 41 there. And then the 78 of Speed Clinic. Looks like the 41 is going to pit this time. With Smitty and the rest are going to stay out. Henson, your leader, followed by JWoww and Speed Clinic. That's your top 3, still not pit now. A lot of the field has pit. Get you a lap count. There is 25 laps remaining. Or no, I'm sorry. Stream's back a little bit. Sorry, everybody. 18 laps remaining here in this one. Apologize. These are your leaders. Have not pit yet. As you see, the green flag stops coming around. See the 12, I believe the 48 there together. So here in Ruthless Racing, we do mandatory pit stops. You have a number of pit stops you have to meet. If there's a caution, we split that into however many pit stops we have already set previously. So if we say 13 laps to tank, there's a caution, there's 25 laps left, you're going to have you're going to have to pit during that. All the leaders go down this time. This will complete the pit cycle once they get in. So we'll see how this one's going to play out. We'll get back over to Monkey Windstream to see how this field's going to play back around to this bunch. Leaders on pit road. Right here is who we're going to follow. I think G-Dog's going to be sitting around the driver's seat once they get back around to the front stretch here to catch these guys. And we'll get that lap count updated once our stream goes back around through there. It's going to be interesting. Might be a battle off pit road of some sort. There they are. They're going to have to stay low on the apron. That's 1, 2, 3 coming out of pit road. That's 4, 5, 6 coming up on them with a head of steam. G-Dog looking to take the lead. G-Dog's in there too. He could win this race and punch himself into a championship 4 spot. He already won stage number 2. And there they go. They take the lead, those 3 do. Now on the first cycle of pit stops, what happened here, you know? Did nobody going to take any more tires for the rest of the race? Still another pit stop for probably a full tank or so, and then the splash and go. Because right now I think we're looking at 15 laps remaining. Yes, we have 15 remaining. Right here are your leaders. 17 G-Dog leading the way here at Talladega in stage number 3. Can he get the win that he needs to punch his ticket to be a part of the Ruthless 4? 14 laps remaining once they get to the line. Trying to see, this is the top 5, and this is the group probably looking to catch them. There's the 45. I think he's going to be a slow car now. Did not jump back down into that line quick enough. He could still have enough draft though. Here's the pack. I think that's Hollywood and them up ahead. So we got like 3 packs out here. This is a pack back here. Oh, looks like somebody lagged or got pushed out there. Got 2 packs. I think in the best interest of things, these 2 packs merge together that you can see on your screen here. And this is your lead pack. They have picked up a lapped car, I think. I'm not quite sure. I do think Big Ben was off the pace a bit. Going to have a lot of opportunities here. I think just one more pit stop here in this stage. Now that I look at the lap counts. So just one more pit stop here in this one, and it could be a big deciding factor. G-Dog going out to the outside now. Possibly, you know, wanting to save his car a little bit. Could be what he's doing here. He jumps right back in line quite quickly. Can't disagree with that completely. Got 12 laps remaining. No burnout rule tonight. We got 3 groups out on the track. You got this group here in the back part. You got this group in the middle. And this is your lead group. I think we're down to 11 to go now here in this one. We're going to keep an eye out on the front pack here. There is another pit stop. Got a couple groups out here on this track trying to catch each other. This is your front pack there. DK behind DB, followed by Henson. I think this Big Ben's the lap car, and then G-Dog. Now, I could be wrong on Big Ben. He could be up here in position, but I'm not sure. Could have had a really late pit or something of that nature. Once again, big appreciation to Superflow 2811 Racing for the in-car view and all the race informatives and stuff like that. There's not much time remaining. The laps are dwindling down here in stage number 3. As long as this live stream is up, that is the entry period for the Diecast giveaway. So make sure you enter those YouTube usernames if you have not already. And make sure you're subscribed to the Ruthless Racing YouTube channel. All those things are required to be eligible to win a Diecast. For your chance to win a Diecast, I should say. DB, the leader once again. G-Dog leading a lot of laps after that pit stop. Decides to cycle it back to the end of this line. I think only 4 of these cars are on the lead lap. I could be wrong. 45 is in question. So we should be seeing some more pit stops rather soon. Nearly 1,000 comments tonight. Crazy, guys. 856 comments. As we will see some people on pit road now. Shepherd, Monkey, Nascarillo on pit road. That was the rear pack. So now they're going to get this pit stop over with. Going to have the most momentum on the track built back up. So hopefully if they get out clean, this will be interesting. This is your lead pack right now, looking ahead. So these guys are coming off pit road now. They will lose a lap, but if they can get back together, they'll be all right. Once again, thanks to everybody who is watching us here. We're in stage number 3 right now, and we are under 10 to go. Still another pit stop for that splash of gas to get everything sorted all the way out. Try to get up here. Oh, as the leaders are pitting right now, that's going to be their last pit. Remember that farthest back group has already pit. They're going to gain that lap back right now, and they're going to come back around with the most momentum to try to take the lead as a group. So it's going to be interesting, along with the group that was led by Hollywood there for a good bit, as we are 6 remaining once these guys get out of the pits here. As they sit on pit road, just splash and go there for the 20 and the 45. 45 could be up here for position. Hollywood just now coming off pit road. Don't know if that's a good sign for him or not. Here's this group. They are going to have the most momentum, but I don't know. They need to keep it in order a little bit better to try to get back around and be in a very good contending spot. They're outnumbered coming out of the pits here. That group has already long gone itself with DB and Henson here. That's a two-car, just two cars sitting together once again. What's it going to come down to with 6 remaining? Or 5 remaining, I'm sorry. There'll be 4 at the line. Right here, 4 to go from Talladega. These are your 2 up front looking to win this thing right now after all the pit stops. There's a late pit stop here for the 78. Still, this group is moving. I don't know what they compare to the leaders. The leaders are in 3 and 4 right now. There is some laps left. I don't know if they got it. They're going to have to pick up some. Don't know if these are lapped cars here or not. That group led by Shepard, to my knowledge, is who's trying to catch these leaders to be the contending pack. And they only got 3 more laps to do it. Being led by Shepard. He's got to punch that ticket. There's G-Dog. He's going to get scooped up with this pack here. I think he might still be good to go. He just needs to fall in line here. This car, pack of cars is going to get big. DB and Henson just trying to keep it consistent. All right, we're coming down to it here at Talladega after all these pit stops going together. These are the 2 out front running as a tandem. It's going to be 2 to go right there at the line. And we know what this is going to spell for once they get back around here. Coming down the back stretch. One of the last 2 times for the night. These guys have ran a very good and clean race, and it's showing off for them right now. These guys are all alone out here. It's going to be between them for this one. I do believe nobody's going to catch them like they did in stage number 2. It's coming down to it. 1 to go, presented by Skew Car. Henson going to drop back a little bit here. You know what's coming. DB trying to break the draft. It's going to be 18 on 20 Toyota tandem for the win here at Talladega. Let's see who can get it done. There's been good stage finishes all night. Last lap of the race right now. This is going to be crazy coming down the line. Henson's trying to get back just enough to draw a little bit of air to get back up to that bumper and make a clean pass. I imagine that DB is not going to be too obliged to give up the inside. He opens it up a little bit. He's going to push Henson down to the inside, back out to the outside for Henson. He's might not have the momentum here. DB is going to take home the win here at Talladega in a long, long race and a nearly last lap finish. Oh, sorry, this is the last lap. Holy crap. I thought Monkey was a lap down, but I was very wrong. That was for the last lap. Now one to go, presented by Skew Car. Still draft braking down the backstretch. My fault. We are drawing door to door coming down the back stretch here. Coming into 3 and 4. Touching the quarter panel with the front is the 18. He's going to have to draw back and get a little more air. He has the whole try over here at Talladega to get it done. Can he get it done to the outside? One more time. Final time at Talladega through the front stretch. There is going to be side drafting in this one. We're going to have to go to the overhead view to see who's going to win. It's door to door, nearly to the quarter panels, and the 20 is going to take home the win with a huge wreck at the end for the 18. Amazing race. Come down to the wire once again here at Talladega. Unbelievable racing. Congratulations to everybody out in this field that stuck it through. Very long race. And ultimately, it is DB the Best who's going to be the winner, beating Henson by the front clip. And I mean, that was amazing racing. First 2 stages, just as awesome on the finishes. Just a great night here at Talladega. Remember, I hope you entered for that Diecast giveaway and joined us here for all this racing. I know we had a lot of viewers tonight. Greatly appreciate everybody who entered. You know, just an awesome event all around. A little shaky at first, but we got it all figured out. And, man, I mean, just a heck of an event that we've put on here tonight. Great. Just can't appreciate the drivers enough going out there and performing and all that. First is going to belong to DB the Best tonight, followed by Henson and Speed Clinic in the 78. Then Shepard and Alex are going to round up your top 5. DK Brown, Smitty, Mucky Wins, G-Dog, and Nascarillo round up your top 10 in that order. So tonight we will be in the booth with DB, Henson, and Speed Clinic. Once they
got them added up, Stu.
All right, awesome. Once we get them joined here, we'll interview those guys. I'm sure Hollywood will join us in here as well to speak on the Diecast giveaway. Congratulations to all the drivers, and once again, I appreciate you all for racing tonight and making this race just as awesome as it was. And we had a lot of people come through. Got 23 people in here watching you guys right now. So, 22. So, yeah, we'll get over here to the cars. And we got Speed Clinic, or AKA Billy, in here with us. Yeah.
Says he's in here.
Yeah, I got you. Hey, Billy, a long one, super speedway race out here tonight. Big event, had a lot of people watching. Got 21 in here now to listen to you speak on your night. Just kind of walk us through what it was like. I know it had to be rough out there, being separated a few times between all the different packs and everything. But nonetheless, you stuck in there, got you a top 3. Just kind of walk us through what it was like going through Dega one more time. Yeah, I just want to ask you real quick about that stage 1 finish. It got real shaky there all of a sudden. How was you able to hang on to it all and, come out of that? It was nearly 4 or 5 wide there. Hey, man, well, congratulations on getting 3rd tonight, and as always, thank you for racing. It was a good show. Yep. And we'll go on to our 2nd place finisher, which was Henson, but only by the front clip, let me tell you. Now, I know anybody watching this race knew what was coming. They knew what the last lap was going to consist of, especially without having that huge group of cars coming at you like you did in the 2nd stage. But Yeah, so everybody in the building, whatever, knew what was coming there at the end of that race. Uh, you doubted yourself a lot today, Henson, about this race. I told you you was going to go out here and win it, and you lose it by, the tires. So just tell me what it was like holding on to it tonight and coming away with second. Anything you could have done different on that last lap, or was just DB good on the bottom?
Well, I could have wrecked a good friend, but it was like you said. I'm not really a super speedway kind of guy. I don't really get into him too much, but it's kind of like Rod and just kind of having some fun. You don't really get that much drafted in the other track. So when you're drafting like that, you build a lot of confidence in the guys around you. And I was just trying to get to the third stage try to get a win out of it. And like you said, it wasn't as close as the one a couple weeks ago. It was literally nose to nose. I think it was about a splitter, honestly. But
Yeah.
I gave it all I had. I didn't have any more. I tried to back it up. He was just breaking the draft. He knew exactly how to break the draft and holding me behind him. But I was kind of hoping for a side draft. It kind of picked up for a second, and then he got me, and we kind of evened out at the end. But that was a fun race. I never really call those fun, but when the field splits like that, it's anybody's race. But it was a blast.
Yeah, it was definitely a good show to watch. But looking back there at the stage two finish, uh, JY, I believe, gets a speeding penalty or something, leaves you all out front as just two cars. Um, obviously those guys had a lot more cars, a lot more draft momentum coming up through there, but it seemed like you all had the better pit stop. Uh, do y'all feel like you fought a little too much there in stage two, which allowed them just to gain that enough ground? Because it was, another by the nose finish there in stage number two, just like all throughout the race. Just anything different in stage two you feel like could have contributed to a better finish?
Yeah, not JWoww getting. I think it was JWoww who got that black flag. If the black flag wouldn't occurred, it probably been a little bit closer. They wouldn't have caught us as quick. But you got 6, 7 cars hooked up. They're going 200, 202 or something like that, and we're going like 198. So they're gonna half a second a lap. But I mean, they were rolling. I really wish he wouldn't have got that black flag. I don't know how it would have turned out, but I tried to I tried to I don't know, just not for the black flag. It might have been a little bit different, but it was fun for sure.
Hey, Henson, like I said, it was a good show. Appreciate, y'all keeping it, I don't know, cordial out there or whatever. But, yeah, it was fun to watch, and as always, thanks for racing, and I told you you'd do better than you think.
I appreciate it, Stu.
Yeah, no big deal. Now we're going to move over to the man of the night, though, in that 20 car. DB,
Let's
the
go.
best winner here at Talladega. Probably crushed a few people's dreams of getting into the Ruthless 4 tonight, but nonetheless, you are the winner. You are the winner of the Diecast Giveaway 250. And it was a big show tonight. A lot of people watched you win. So good night there. Just walk us through your race and what was it like battling Henson there in the last stretch of asphalt?
Well, I will say it's nice to get my first win here in Ruthless. I wasn't trying to crush any playoff dreams, but I definitely wanted to win tonight, so I can't say I'm too apologetic about that. Um, Me and Henson were working great together tonight. I was also working good with DK and JWoww. We had some good lines going together, and I mean, action doesn't really pick up at these restrictor plates until after you make a green flag pit stop and everybody gets split up and you've got to start working together. And the end of stage one was pretty crazy. I tried to make a move in between a lot of cars, and it didn't end well. So I don't know if that was on me or not, but I saw an opening and had a huge run, and then it ended in chaos. So I apologize for that. Stage two, I don't think, like Henson said, there's nothing we could have done. If JWoww didn't get a penalty, I think we probably could have held enough of a gap to keep them back. But once it was just two of us, there was nothing that we could do. And the last stage, I kind of figured once we realized we had a big enough gap those last few laps, when I saw Henson starting to back off, I knew he was going to try to pass me. So I was just doing everything I could to keep him behind me. And he got a little bit of a run coming out of the last turn there, and I just kept trying to slowly move down far enough to keep the side draft from happening so I wouldn't get pulled back, and luckily it worked.
Hey, man, like I told the other two guys, what a show. Every stage action packed at the end. all the pit stops were entertaining. It seemed like everybody, only like one or two guys would, catch a penalty here or there, and everybody was staying in their groups, just making it happen. So it was cool to see. So congratulations on your first win here in the Ruthless Racing Series, the Pro
Thank you. I
Series.
appreciate it.
Yeah, Pro Series specifically, and you won it on probably one of our most viewed nights in channel history too. So, like I said, a lot of people watched you win tonight. So,
That's awesome.
yeah, thanks for racing, and congrats on that win.
Thanks for broadcasting, and I appreciate you guys having me here.
Yeah, no big deal, man. Appreciate you. And
Well, we're still on air, right? Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
I want to shout out all the fans that watch tonight. I know the diecast, any diecast giveaway is one of our biggest events. So it's really nice to, I was watching on my phone majority of the race. I'd kind of glance over and check the viewers, and I don't think I ever seen less than 22, 24. So thanks for everyone watching. It means a lot.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Hollywood joined us here, so I think he might have something to say as well.
I just wanted to come in here and give some unofficial, official Final Four updates. So I'm pretty sure Final Four tie was already locked in. Henson was pretty much locked in if he raced tonight. I think Shepard got me on points, and he might be the third seed, if you want to call it that, going into the Final Four. And I'm pretty sure I clinched the last spot. I was a little worried with G-Dog there. He won a stage. It was looking like he was going to get a win, man. Shout out him. He's been working hard to run up front in these races. And a speeding penalty got him, but he had a great race tonight. So yeah, that's going to be a Ruthless 4. It'll be me, Typical Hinton, and Shepard racing for the championship next week at Auto Club. Death and Dunlap lagged out, unfortunately. They didn't have enough points to get in, and Ben was behind on points as well. So that's the points update. That's kind of all I got. But yeah, thank you, Stu, and everybody that raced tonight. Shout out to fans as well. I'm going to go ahead and tally up all the entries throughout this weekend, make a little video, and then Tuesday next week on my broadcast after the race, after the interviews, I'll announce the winner. And then after we announce the winner, we're going to drop the video of me doing the giveaway to, show the evidence that we're not trying to cheat or anything like that. So, yeah, thanks for everybody that tuned in tonight, and that's all I got, boys.
Yeah, you heard it from Hollywood. It's going to be Typical, Henson, Shepard, and Hollywood all racing at Auto Club for the Ruthless Championship to see who can be the Ruthless of them all. So, yeah, big shout out to G-Dog for not winning that stage. Looked like he was going to punch that ticket into the championship for, but sometimes that black flag waves at the worst times. And but nonetheless, we had a first-time winner, and that was DB the Best. So congratulations to him, Henson, and Speed Clinic for their podium finish. Once this live stream ends, everybody, you cannot enter to the Diecast giveaway anymore. So if you have not entered that username yet, make sure you have. You only got about a minute or so left. So, yeah, just make sure you get your usernames in there real quick. And like Hollywood said, over the weekend we'll compile the list. Make sure you tune in Tuesday during the Pro-Am Talladega race. If you thought this was something, I'm sure we're bound to crash a few times over there. So make sure you get in there. See if you're the one who wins one of these awesome diecast. You only got a few seconds to go. Anybody got anything to say?
Get your entries in.
Yep, this is the final countdown.
These two Chase Elliott cars, man, they're sweet.
Yeah, they are awesome.
They look way better in person than they do in that video, and there's a lot of other great diecasts as well. Hopefully, one of our fans that have been around for a long time gets a good diecast to go home with.
Yeah, we are 25 comments away from 1,000, which is absolutely insane.
Spam it.
So if we get to 1,000 comments, we're going to end the stream. We're coming up on 20 away. So, awesome
Dubs
stuff.
in the chat.
We get to 1,000 comments. I'll throw an extra prize for the Pro Series championship winner, unless it's myself.
Hey
Dubs
man,
in the
we're only
chat.
5 away. I mean, like Dubs in the chat, bro. We're at 1,000 comments here on this stream. Thanks to everybody who made it happen. Hope you got your entries in. Awesome race. Congratulations to DP once again. Good luck to everybody who entered. Hope you win a diecast. Hope it's one of those Chase Elliott ones. They're really freaking awesome. But anyways, make sure you tune in Tuesday during the Pro-Am Talladega race to see if you were one of those lucky winners. As always, rock on, race on, Ruthless Racing.